Welcome to Zahera Speaks, a daily awakening check-in podcast. I am Sara Treadwell, and I'm really excited to be in this space with you to offer support and guidance through this great awakening. I am an awakening coach and spiritual guide, a psychic medium and channeler. I've been channeling Zahera since 2021. She is a non-physical being who is here to offer us support through this great awakening. I'm really excited to be able to hold this space each day for us to receive a message from Zahera to support us during this great awakening. Thank you for being here with me. I'm sending you so much love. This is the second to the last recording from the Q&A session that we have. And today we're following up talking about, from yesterday, our kind of receiving support from our future selves. And today we're talking about our higher selves. And the question today is around both, she's going to talk about our higher selves and our relationship with them, but also the fastest path to being fully embodied and fully online. So let's hear our question today.
The way that I always understood like the higher self was the version of me, like me, Rebecca, who woke up, who was awake from birth, because we all were awake when we were born, and then just lived, like her best life, fully awake, fully embodied, fully online, like the most aligned version of me. And instead of thinking of it as like another being inside, you know what I mean? I don't know. But the point is that the fastest avenue to embodiment versus like not avenue, but like is that the most accessible version of self to that is easiest to try to embody because it's like the I don't know if anyone understands what I'm asking.
You are a divine spark of source energy that exists outside of space-time. You have chosen to have a physical experience and step into this experience of separation for your own growth, expansion, and understanding. At this time, when I speak of your higher self integrating with you now, it is about you expanding your capacity to hold this aspect of you, which is you and not separated from you. It is the illusion of separation that we are working on. So it is building a tolerance for you to hold more and more of your own truth within yourself, embody it in this physical experience. When we try to hold this divine spark too much of it, call too much in before we are ready, we will naturally reject it because we cannot imagine, we cannot tolerate it, we cannot allow ourselves to feel the amount of unconditional love, joy, support, power, light, whatever words you want to say. When we have not done our own work on our physical structure, then it is very overwhelming and scary, and we can feel very concerned. We can have all of these fears come up. Oh, I'll be rejected. I'll be crazy. I'll lose everything, right? So that is why it is so important to attend to any fears that come and notice when things are in fear, a fear that is subtly moving in, like, oh, you better hurry or you're going to miss it. Ah, I cannot miss it. I am a divine spark of light who is moving in divine timing, and everyone is going, including me, and I am worthy. It is important for you to expand your ability to tolerate holding your own amazing light. It is very challenging to integrate that into a physical body. And so So I would say even when you were born, and yes, you were holding a different level of your higher self because you had different access. And certainly you weren't fully integrated into the systems that you have chosen to participate in when you were born. But even still, there are many filters that are placed at birth and are already running and operating. This is about shifting by consciously opening, consciously choosing to expand your tolerance to hold your own divine light in a physical embodied experience, and then move around as a human with your conscious awareness that you are a divine being of light, not just with the knowing, but feeling the embodiment of that. And even now, you are all doing this. You are all doing this already. This isn't something you will do someday. You are doing it. But what you will continue to expand on is welcoming more and more and more of yourself into yourself and naturally releasing aspects that no longer align with your own true light.
I have a excuse me, I have a question. Um, what you have, it's so intricate, yes, yet it's so vast. So like what you are mirroring is the same theme that I heard today, which is not surprising, which is how we spiral out and touch and affect so many people, but then also we also spiral in too, and we have to be that individual person. And, but it can also affect like our one-on-one relationships that we are dealing with such profound grief on some of those one-on-one relationships, which I think is probably the most challenging to get through. And I just wondered if you had any sort of advice or anything for that.
Well, beautifully said. Yes, yes. I think the important thing for you to know about this concept is that it doesn't matter where you put your attention, you will be doing the work. So you could say, they're avoiding it because they won't talk to their mother. Well, that work is going to show up somewhere else. So there is nothing to avoid. You are energetically radiating at all times. It is like, it is like you are here and they're all, yes, it is like an atom, right? All the energies are moving around you. And, and so you are naturally pulling towards you and repelling away from you everything that is in alignment or not in alignment. It is and wherever you choose to look, that is where the work will be. So I am looking here at you. That is where this is happening because I am choosing to look here. If I was to turn around, I'm having a different experience. I can't connect with you, but I mean, I'm still here with you, but I'm having a different experience. You're having a different experience of me. It doesn't matter which direction you look, you decide. And so that is an important aspect we are discussing tonight. To feel more empowered, because it can feel so disempowering. It feels like you're not in control. It feels like you're out of control. But you have chosen where you want to do the work. Wherever you chose is hard. If you chose it in a different way, it would still be hard in a different way. So we cannot take away that, but we can know, oh, yes, no matter what I do, this is why it's also important because it's like, what should I do? I have to make the right decision. It really doesn't matter. And I don't say that flippantly. Wherever you go, whatever you choose, you are moving as this divine, spinning, orbiting light, And you are naturally going to attract and repel everything that is and is not for you. Wherever you look, wherever you look, the world will create around you exactly what you need. The more you awaken in this, and I say the more of your own being you can hold in your own body, embodied, the more you will be able to see and understand these layers and truths, and it becomes more and more mind bending. Because just as you've said already today, you'll have your own experience, then you'll have stuff going on in your community, or a new thing come here or come there or come here, and then you'll be, oh, we're having this discussion, I was just thinking of that. How could it be? How could it be that I so important that I had a thought today and now the whole world is orchestrating around me? Yes. Yes, you are that important. Yes, of course, it's that easy for the universe to orchestrate around you because you are a divine being of light that it embodied into physical form. And it is happening for every single person on earth. Whether they are noticing it or aware of it, that is their choice. And that is not good or bad, because some have chosen to have the experience right now of not noticing it. And that is so important, to have an experience of not seeing it. And it's hard. But that does not mean it's not important. This is such a beautiful, exciting time. I am so excited to be here with you. Ah, what a joy. What a joy. Another beautiful and supportive message from Zahera today. Really, again, helping us to remember that urgency is not necessary. We can have awareness. Everything is happening in divine timing. And whenever that urgency comes up, we can offer it support and love and acceptance, because that is an important aspect. Not to reject it, not to reject our feelings, not to discredit them, but to really hold them with love and acceptance at whatever feeling comes up. What an exciting time to be here during this shift. So thanks for being here with me today. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I love connecting with you, and I'd love to know any questions you might have for Zahera. You can send me your questions to zaheraspeaks@gmail.com. If you want to connect more, make sure to follow me on TikTok, YouTube, and Substack. And if you're looking for community, join me in the Great Awakening Collective, a private community for those on their awakening journey to connect, grow, and learn together. Check out the specific links in the description of this episode. I'm sending you so much love. Until tomorrow.